Hey guys, Gon here. So we have another here arena, and I'm going to show you the three teams that I use to clear it out, courtesy of my friend Iron. So the first team that we are using is a Thor team with Hel, Escanor, and Eon. The gear that I have for everybody is I have attack, crit damage, or crit defense on my Thor. I have attack, crit damage, or crit defense on my Hel, and I have attack gear with no rolls on my Escanor. And I'll tell you why in a second. And then I have attack gear with no defense rolls on Neon. The reason why you want the no gear on the Escanor is because you don't want him. You want him to die as fast as possible to proc his passive. So you're giving him the attack crit damage effect, and you're gonna have him die as possible. And you are also, in addition to that, you are taking off his outfit cosmetics, and you're taking off his headpiece cosmetics. For Yeon, all you're doing is you're taking off her outfits. So you want her to have as least the defense as possible because you want her to reflect damage. Now, I will tell you that because of their positioning here, it is a little bit RNG. If the melee uses too many AoEs, you're gonna have to reset. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like, and then I'll show you the second match. Alright, so it's really simple. It's actually a really easy team because Thor is just really broken right now ever since she got her relic. And the concept behind the team is it's like an undead team. The team just does not die. Alright, so the first turn is always going to be really easy. They're going to always go first, so we're going to go second. So we'll get our Thor passive. It's pretty cool. And you can see they're taking damage because they're attacking Eon and the damage being reflected. They procced the Escanor passive right here, and they took a lot more damage. So I'm going to use my AoE on my Hel, and then I'm just going to use double Thor. I'm going to use it on Gelda because you want Gelda to... She has the most HP if you look at everybody because she has her passive. She has 936k health, which is a lot more than anybody else. Alright, so I'm going to use the Hel AoE. You do want to kill in the first turn. If you don't kill in the first turn, you may have to do different cards. I have a lot of stats because, you know, whale count. But if you don't kill with all three cards, you can always use the Escanor card because it's also going to hit really hard. So, Hel AoE, and then I'm going to use double Thor. And that will take out everybody. Ta-da! Really simple. And then we get the nice we get the nice Thor screen. So that's how you kill the first team. I'll show you how to kill the second team. So again, it's going to be a little bit RNG because if you get into that situation where the melee uses too many AoEs, you're just going to end up losing your Hel. But of course, Netmarble wanted to make this a little bit annoying for everybody. So Tristan will use his attack, proc the invincibility on the Thor. But we do have to worry about the shield. So what we're going to do to avoid the shield is we are going to just use cards that we don't need. So I'm going to use my Eon AoE, my Eon single target, and I'm going to use my Hel AoE. Okay, so we do got some good cards here. Now they're always going to target Escanor here because he's the lowest HP. Now this is where it's going to be a little bit trolly. It all depends on what he uses. So we're going to use our Hel AoE to increase our damage. We're going to use our Thor attack. That will kill the Sariel. And then we're going to use our second Thor attack, on the Mael, make sure you click on Mael because otherwise it might go on Meliodas or it might go on Tristan, and Tristan's gonna die anyway. Right, so we killed the Tristan. Let's see if luck is on our side. Luck was on our side. Instead of going using an AoE and possibly killing our hell, we are fine now, and we are just going to use our other cards to make sure that this annoying unit is dead-o. But again, you may have to reset depending on if he uses AoE. It's very bad RNG. Oh no! Too bad we're invincible. Alright, so here always our biggest threat is going to be the Milim. So we want to make sure the Milim is taken care of. So I'm just going to use the Thor debuff first, and then I'm going to use, the Hell debuff first, and then I'm going to use double Thor, and that should take care of all of our problems and sorrows. Now, I probably should have clicked on another unit last turn. I'm fine because obviously they couldn't kill the Escanor. But if I clicked on one of the other units, they both would have been dead. And I would have been moved on by now. But because I didn't, I have to be here an extra round. So, little mistake on my part, but it's not really too bad. I'm just going to use the Hell AoE and double Thor, and then I'll finish off the rest. We get that nice Hell windscreen. Nice P. Again, we're going to use the Hell debuff first because that amplifies our damage, and then we're just going to go unload with our own Thor. Because Thor is going to hit everything. Now, luckily, even though we have to worry about his passive, we can attack him 3 more times, and he can only do 1 attack per turn. Normally, everybody would be so scared because that's a golden AoE, but we are the team that is undead, and we don't ever care. We'll get the nice. Oh, actually, no, we won't get the on screen. Never mind. We'll get the nice health screen again. I love the free cosmetic they gave her. And now we are on our last team. We do have to worry about the buff strip from the Levi, but it's not too big of a deal. Alright, so we're just going to do our standard play that we have been doing. I'm going to use the Hell AoE and the double Thor, and that will pretty much finish off all of my problems. I really don't care about losing any units here, because if I lose any of the units, I'll just get them back. Because I don't need them as long as I finish out the match. And you can see Thor makes it super easy where you just one-shot the entire team. So let's head into our next one, and I'll show you the gear and the team that I used. Sorry, I realized my mic was off. I am on the light Escanor, and what I'm going to do is show you the team that I'm using. I am using triple defense on Demon King. You want triple defense for his passive. For the Berserker Meliodas, I have HP defense. You want regular defense rolls in the middle, so he gets more of a shield from the Demon King. Top pieces I have are Pierce Rate, so he just hits harder. Chandler, again, is HP defense. And lastly, for Gelda, I have attack, lifesteal, with defense on these middle pieces. Card set I'm using the brand new demon cards. Sorry. I'm using the brand new demon card set, which is card set number 58, because obviously you want more stats. So, Demon King is so easy, especially because you saw how insane he was last time I did here Arena, and also you get the Gelda seasonal bonus as well. We did keep our Demon King shield. What I'm going to do is use that passive like always. I want to heal up my Chandler a little bit, so I'm going to use his Pierce attack. I'm going to use the Demon King Pierce attack. And then I'm going to use the Gelda AoE. And I'm a little scared that this guy has a golden AoE. I am lucky. He did not. And I'm just going to use my Chandler card to heal him up a little bit. And then I'll use a melee card. Now, obviously, he didn't proc my shield there. It was pretty close. If he does beat your shield and you don't have the access to the Melee King that turn, that's fine. You're just going to use the Melee Shield, the Demon King AoE shield anyway. And then you're going to make sure that you attack with the Melee so you proc the taunt again. So here he actually did proc the shield. I want to keep the Demon King talent because what's going to happen is they're going to get the effect on them again. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my AoE again so I can build up my shield again. I'm going to use my Chandler AoE to heal him up a little bit. And then I'm going to use my melee attack because I want to make sure that my melee has his passive ready. So he draws all the aggro. Seeing how Demon King one-shot everybody, I probably could have just got away with killing, because Chandler does have a buff strip. But it's fine, we were playing a little bit safe. So, use passive, we got rid of all of that annoyingness, and then we're just going to go ham. Goodbye, hell. So here, again, we always want to make sure that we do the talent first. There's no buffs that we need to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is the Demon King, the Melee Liz right here. Melee Liz is still a broken unit. Like, you don't ever really want to mess with the unit because they hurt. So I'm going to try to prop the shield here. I'm going to use the AoE again. And again, I do have the stats on them, so I should be able to do quite a bit of damage. And then I'm going to use the Demon King single target. So again, our big threat is the Melee Liz, so I'm going to use cards to try to make sure I can kill the Melee Liz. Gelda right now is being cracked out, so she should be able to finish all of this for us. Then we get the nice, beautiful Gilda windscreen as well. My jailer almost died. Alright, so again, using passive, we're going to use Chandler AoE just to try to heal him up a little bit, and Demon King is going to take care of the rest for us. Pretty easy, right? Let's see if we'll struggle on the last team. You're not going first, oh no. They break any shield? Okay, they break one shield. Not my melee, not my melee. That we'll get rid of the Mizzino taunt. And honestly, we just don't care. We're going to use the AoE. Single target, single target. And then all of our problems should be gone. We have damage cap sometimes, boys. So that's how you clear Tower 2. Let me show you how you clear Tower 3. And for the last team, we are going to use Gother. On Gother, we are going to use Sun Jin Woo, Percy, Yorick Mizzino, and Sha. Gear, I have attack crit damage on Sun Jin Woo with crit defense rolls. Percival is HP crit defense. Yorick is attack crit defense with crit defense rolls. Sorry, attack crit damage with crit defense rolls, and Sha is HP crit defense. Card set, I'm using card set 40 because that gives them all attack stats. Now, if you don't think you can kill all in one turn, what you're always going to do is you're always going to use double Percival. But I know that I can probably kill all in one turn, so I'm just going to use the Sun Jin Woo. The Merlin will probably be the tankiest because she gets the most stats almost than everybody. So I'm going to use a single target on the Merlin. I'm going to use the AoE, and then just for good measure, I'm going to use the AoE again. Now, luckily, we don't ever really have to worry about our Percy because he does have the revive passive. And as you guys know how broken Sun Jin Woo is, so I'm going to use a single target here. I'm going to make sure I kill the Escanor last, because if I don't kill the Escanor last, what he's going to do is he's going to apply that damage debuff. So goodbye Gother. Goodbye Bon. And goodbye Escanor. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Here we got a buff strip, but it's really no big deal. The only one that we're ever usually afraid of on the unknown team is Milim, because Milim is Milim. So we're just going to do our standard play, Sun Jin Woo AoE. We're going to use our single target, and then we're going to have I'm afraid the AoE is going to kill. But we're going to use single target first. We're going to use Mazzino, single target on the Milim, because we want to make sure the Milim dies. And then we're going to use Sun Jinwoo AoE after. The only one you ever have to fear on unknown is Milim, because Milim is still just a really broken unit. And I mean, we're pretty much full HP. We do have Percy, and because we have Percy, Percy will heal us up. Narb and Rimuru will not be able to kill us. Oh no, my HP! So if you are worried about your HP, just use Percy and he'll heal you right up. Pimp Slap. Now these ones are always scary, but luckily the single targets are never going to go on the blue units because they're red units that are attacking. Pelagard is not going to be able to do much because Pelagard doesn't do as much damage. That'll apply the passive right there. And the Percy passive kept us alive. So we don't really have anyone too much. I mean, the only one that we really have to worry about is the Sunjin, Mazzino. So I'm going to use a single target on him first, then I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use the AoE. And the only thing you got to worry about Mazzino is because if he procs his invincibility, he's going to hit really, really hard. But these people aren't going to really hit that hard because what Niceness is going to do is going to heal himself, and then he'll use a stun. My poor Cha. Didn't even get stunned. So if you are low at all, you can use the Percy Pimp Slap to deal with that. But we're not low, so we don't really care about that. The big threat here, now that the Yorick is dead, is the Brunhild. So we're just going to take the Brunhild down with our Cha. So that should kill the... Sorry, with Yorick. So we're going to use that. We'll use the Cha attack on the Pelagard, and we'll just use our Cha attack to finish out... Oh, I thought it proc the passive, but maybe I did not. I thought that would kill the Brunhild, but I guess I'm mistaken. Cha got it, though. And now we just have to worry about the Nasons, which really isn't that big of a deal. Again, if you are low, you can use the Percy Pimp Slaps, and that will heal up the team. Nice, you can stay here forever, because Nasons is never going to do any damage. So I'll heal up just to show you, and then I'll just use double Sun Jinwoo, and we will move on to our next fight. Percy Pimp Slap, heal me up, and Sun Jinwoo finish it off. Here, actually, we don't really have anyone that's too scary anymore. I guess the scariest one is the Gelda, probably. But even Gelda is really not scary at all. I think the new Gelda is a million times better than this old fraud Gelda. And now we literally have nothing to worry about because we only have to deal with a Demiurge and a Sigrid. who just do absolutely nothing. We'll do a Pimp Slap to heal everybody up. We'll do a Uric, and we'll do a Jaw. Pimp Slap. And our last team is going to be a Goddess team. Here, it doesn't even have a Goddess Melly Liz, so we're not even going to be that afraid. Not only that, Goddess is outdated, and it's our last team, so if we lose units, we don't care as long as we win, right? So we're going to get double Tristan, and then we're going to get my attack in there. So again, we're gonna do our standard play. We're gonna do double Sunjin Woo, and we could just do a who has the passive on him? It is the Tristan who has it. I guess in hindsight, I probably could have just buff canceled first. It's not really a big deal though. We got our mark at the tower. Now the only sad thing is I will only hit for 1 because I do have this mark on me. But it's fine, so what I'm going to do is I'll do that. I'll use the Sunjin Woo AoE. And then I'm going to use... the only one who's really annoying here, I'll be honest with you, is the Liz because she keeps on reviving people. So I think who has... Tristan has the passive again. I'm just going to focus the Liz so we don't have to worry about her anymore. I thought I had the mark on me where I can't do damage. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. We'll get the nice Sunjin Woo AoE. Sunjin Woo ult. With the Percy Pimp Slaps. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Peace out.